This question is for all three of you guys. What's the most important life lesson you've learned this season?
You know what? What's your name?
Colin.
Colin? What year in school are you?
I'm a senior at Mizzou.
That's a hell of a question. I'm proud of you for that question. This is also your senior day, right?
Yep, that's true.
That's a great question. You guys want to answer that? Lessons from this season?
I think just keep fighting through adversity. I remember obviously the Illinois game was not the brightest day. We sit in the hotel room, a couple of us where are we going from here? You know what I'm saying? That was like a dark day. And the way we bounced back, the resilience we've had, the fight we've had, the fight we've shown, I think it just shows to keep going and staying together. You know, we didn't listen to the outside noise. We wasn't on Twitter and da-da-da-da, you know what I'm saying? We bounced back right the next game, Florida, Kentucky. And we didn't really care what the naysayers were saying. We just stayed together and looked at each other and the guys in the locker room. And I think that's just something I've really taken from this season and proud of our team for just keep fighting after it really could have got shaky after that for a lot of other people.
Yeah, so for me, over the past couple of years, I've grown a lot in my faith. And before I came back, I was really contemplating a lot of things and just being able to trust in the Lord and really just know that He has a plan for me. That was the biggest thing for me coming into this season. And so, you know, every time I had a rough game, I was able to bounce back because I put my trust in Him. And so it was just little things like that that really helped me in my decision to come back. And, I mean, I'm grateful to be able to come back and just have the impact that I had.
The lessons I've learned plenty, but the one that stands out the most is being able to protect the mental and the psychological growth of your team. Sometimes these guys give their very best and others on the outside don't think that they do. However, the game, based off of what's going on around it, whether it's upset fans or supportive fans and vice versa, you have to put these kids in a position where they're in a psychological safe environment because they're still kids. This is still college. They are not in the real world. So there's not one time where I've taken a loss and I put it on their shoulders and made them feel bad about it. I took the responsibility. I stood on, and I text them in the middle of the night every single opportunity I can when things go wrong, and tell them that I'll stand on what, fellas?
The train tracks.
I'll stand on the train tracks for them any day of the week. Any day of the week. They know my answers. They know what I'm going to say. And I want them to play with their instincts. I want them to play with risk. And I will stand right there at the forefront. And if any young person is listening, you have to allow yourself growth, psychological growth, but also you pray and ask for this level. This level comes with transparency and exposure that will eat you up if you can't get past your mistakes and shortcomings. That is the most important lesson that I've taught my guys, that I continue to push, because without that, we don't respond how we responded. I don't care how you look at it. Everybody's excited now. Nobody was excited after Christmas on the outside looking in, but we were excited from the inside looking out. I was excited from the inside looking out. That is the reason why I post every single opportunity the video from the Illinois game to my social media, because that's where your fuel is. That's where your growth is. Your growth is in adversity, and you have to continue to stay connected as a team. And the two things that can disconnect the team is what?
Frustration and irritability.
Yeah, frustration and irritability. That's it. So we maintained our frustrations, we maintained our irritability, and we got through it, and we did not lose connection with each other. And that's the most important lesson.